guys! Artful Impersonator here. We are once again in front of you to answer some of your questions and some things you guys have been curious about. So here we go. Hi guys, I am KE. A little bit about myself. I got into Homestuck because of KR, actually. She dragged me in after everybody we knew got really into Homestuck, and I was like, hell no, I'll never like it. I read a fanfic once by accident, but she was like, you'll love it, and yeah, that's kind of how my life ended. No, I'm kidding. My patron troll is Airden, so 100% Aquarius here. Gotta love the Violet Bloods. I have been into cosplay for 7+ years, I think. I've been going to cons for at least 7 years now. I think my first cosplay ever was Junon from Appleseed. And pretty much went downhill from there. I used to be a big weeaboo also, and I cosplayed a cat girl with blue hair once and a mallet. And I used to say kawaii all the time. And that's as embarrassing of a thing as you're going to get me to confess today.
What got you into cosplay?
Going to cons.
My name is KR, and I got into Homestuck just seeing it around con. A-Fest is a big con, and there were lots of Homestucks, and I didn't understand a thing. I just knew there were a lot of inside jokes going around, and that there was a jade sprawled across a bunch of trolls' laps, and one of them was petting her hair, and it was a Kanaya, come to find out later. And there was somebody who was constantly cursing about it. Found out later that was Carcat, and then I found it funny.
God, I remember first getting in, before getting into Homestuck and going to my first con after Homestuck became a big thing and being like, what the fuck are all these gray people?
Exactly.
Why is everybody gray?
We were just kind of sitting there staring at them. It was like 15 or 20, and me and my friends were doing this, watching them. And now I understand everything.
And now you paint yourself gray on a regular basis.
Yeah, I do. My patron troll is Theffery, or Nina, condescension. I've been cosplaying 4 years, and I've been a fan of cosplay for a long time, just couldn't afford anything. Never imagined myself really wearing a wig or being able to pull off an outfit. And it took about 4 years for me to actually do my first cosplay. Yeah, 4 years since my first con.
And she does nothing but cosplay ever since.
So, if anybody's curious about my first cosplay, Sakura Haruno.
Okay, I wasn't the only weebs. It's okay, you can be Desu if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't Desu, and if they don't Desu, then they're no friends of mine.
Hey guys, it's KW, and I'm awesome. I'm part of Artful Impersonator. And I first got into Homestuck because these losers made me.
Forced him.
They basically were like, OMG, you need to get into Homestuck, you'd be a perfect Carcat. And I'm like, yeah.
Actually,
and I was like, I don't think so. What?
it was Solix.
Carcat first, then Solix.
Yeah, no, we forced him into Carcat before he knew what Carcat was, remember?
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, you get to be this loudmouth cussing asshole.
I started, like, I read
right.
his intro after they were like, you need to be Carcat, read Homestuck, da-da-da. So I was just like, alright, who the fuck is Carcat? Look him up, and I'm like, are they insulting me? They're calling me an asshole. They're calling me this jerking asshole. So I was like, okay, fuck you both. And they were like,
Perfect Carcat. He was like, fuck you guys. We were like, you're the perfect Carcat ever.
patron troll, though. Theffery.
Yep.
I have to be a fucking Tyrion. Anyway, I mean, I guess that makes me better than you both, so, I mean, not you. I
was gonna say!
People around just better than this one.
I wanted to feel high and mighty because I'm like, Aquarius over here, hello, Violet Bloods. But then, like, these two are, yeah.
Well, bam.
Yep.
Tyrians, so I gotta still kind of bow down. Unfortunate.
You got nothing on us.
I still got a lot on all you other low bloods out there, though. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Well, I've been into cosplay for over 6 years. I started my channel way back when YouTube was still young. My first channel. Never look it up. I am ashamed.
Link in description.
No, it's not! I do the editing, it's not in the description. First major cosplay though was Ritsuka from Loveless. And Yoji actually though from Loveless was where I kinda got my fame in the Loveless community. There's a question that's been asked a lot about Kay here. Why does Dirk have an Aquarius symbol?
Well, I would love to say he just, you know, had one really awkward night where he got a little drunk with some trolls and woke up with a strange tattoo and a strange sea dweller, but in all truth, it actually is my legitimate tattoo. I got this on my birthday. Purple's actually always been my favorite color, and so I just thought it would be cool to get it in like arid and violet and keep kind of Homestuck's influence in my life. It's changed my life pretty much, turned it upside down, so...
But Aquarius is still your symbol and purple's still your favorite color. So
exactly.
You know.
I didn't do the, you know, dumb tattoo thing of, you know, getting something that I may not be into, you know, 20 years from now. No. It's my patron and my favorite color, and coincidentally also very Homestuck-like.
Thought it through a long time before.
Yeah. The thing is with the Dirk video, I did not have the means to cover my tattoo. The video was kind of a spur-of-the-moment idea of, hey, we're in Dirk and Jake, let's do a video. And so I completely forgot to cover it, wasn't able to cover it. So sorry about that. That's been asked a lot, and that is my bad.
It's okay, you rocked it anyway.
You rocked it. It was a very last minute, like middle of the night video. Yeah. You rocked it.
I still like the Dirk and One Drunken Night story.
Answer one other type of hardcore personal questions. How did you two meet, you cutie patootie Morials?
We actually met at an Oklahoma convention, IzumiCon. We were cosplaying Maka and Krona from the series Soul Eater. And when we first met, we didn't know that we were going to be those characters later that day. We weren't into Homestuck at the time, so we didn't really know how to describe Pale Rom, but we both kind of had shipped them in pretty much Pale Rom. Mm-hmm. And once we met and became friends, we didn't leave each other's side that entire convention. And stayed in those same cosplays for that whole convention.
We did not leave those cosplays. We were out, until like 6 in the morning lounging on a couch in the middle of a hallway as people were waking up and heading back to con.
Yep, we did not stop talking that whole con. We didn't leave each other's side. And for the following 3 or 4 weekends, we met up every single week after that con. Yeah, we stopped being able to be separated for long periods of time. Mm-hmm. And then when we got into Homestuck, about 3 or 4 months later, I ended up asking Kelly to be my Morial.
Yeah.
And we have been pale as snow ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Yeah, these two actually knew each other before I was around. Mm-hmm. They were really good friends.
And me being the person that I am was like, you need to meet, and you need to meet. And that's kind of how I pile my friends. That they say I do.
KR doesn't exactly...
There's no evidence here.
She doesn't exactly pile things. She piles friends into a big pile. If she could have all of her friends in a pile and just snooze cuddled in the middle of it, I'm sure she probably would.
New news since the last Q&A video.
Yeah, some things have changed. So yeah, this is canon now.
You may all squeal.
I mean, really, can you just finally? Okay. I've been saying it should happen for a long time, so.
Well, you were there for it. You were the only one there for it.
Yes.
It was exciting, and it was.
We were at a con, Tokyo and Tulsa, and we had just like gotten back to the hotel room after being at con all day. We were in Karkat and Gamsey, which unfortunately has a lot of meaning for, you know, Kay and I, but yeah, I kind of, you know, got down on one knee like a dork. And was like, these characters mean a lot to us, and will you go out with me and be my mates for it? Yada yada. Anyway.
Yada yada. It was sweet and adorable and perfect, and you were amazing. Now, Gamsey and Karkat were our first cosplay we ever did together, because we've been doing basically couples cosplay since then, between three of us, just different groups and stuff. But Gamsey and Karkat was our first pairing. Before he was even really into Homestuck, he was able to get into Karkat's character and actually read and understand my Gamsey, which some of you may know Gamsey as a character get really, really deep into. And his Karkat was able to handle my Gamsey, which was new at the time, and we've cosplayed them really, really closely ever since. So it was actually really fucking special and actually really fucking sweet and romantic. And he's just bashful and embarrassed, and I'm a little proud about it, but he's adorable and amazing, and my mate's friend.
OTPs. Red ROM and Black ROM.
And Pale ROM.
And Pale ROM. Okay, now these are just our personal OTPs. These aren't what we think should be canon or anything like that. These are just what we enjoy looking at, so please don't hate us.
They're also our favorites, but not necessarily the only things we ship.
Yeah, we ship
because I think I literally ship Karkat with like 15 different
Yeah, I have a lot of bicycle ships.
We have lots of different ships, so we're not going, this is the only thing we ship. No, we like shipping. Ships for all.
Okay, all of your OTPs. If you have an Ashen.
If you have an Ashen.
My OTPs. For one thing, I'm a multi-shipper, so I have a lot of OTPs, and I have a lot of feelings. If you haven't already seen me sobbing over Gamcar. My main Red ROM OTP, though, from the beginning has been Gamtav. Has always been Gamtav, PB&J, big time. They were the first thing I shipped, and I don't think I can ever not ship them. They're too cute, and they're too much of the kind of only person that could put up with each other in Red ROM, in my personal opinion. But then Black ROM, I ship Aerosol, Black, hardcore, hating each other. And in Pale ROM is always going to be Gamcar. And Ashen. I don't think I have an Ashen ship. Have I ever?
Kanaya for all.
Kanaya X everybody. No, I've roleplayed an Ashen ship before, though. That one was interesting. I have a roleplay in which Dirk is Ashen between Dave and Gamzey's Black ROM, because otherwise they would end up killing each other a lot. And for a bonus, my rare pair OTP, Dirt Cat.
My Red ROM OTP is Soulcat, because whenever they first got me into Homestuck, I started reading the canon, and that was the conversation between Karkat and Solix in canon. I was like, okay, these guys go way back, obviously, and they were cracking me up the hardest out of all the conversations so far. So I was like, I ship it. I will ship this hardcore, and I still do. My Black ROM OTP is Dave Gamzey, and that is because of this one. Whenever...
Shoosh, do we have to tell this story?
We're telling this story.
Shoosh, we don't have to tell this story.
Anyway, I still didn't know Homestuck very well, and she was full in Gamzey, and everybody was like, OMG, you should be Dave. So I was like, okay, I'll be Dave. And out of nowhere, So I decided to jump me and go black rom romantic, because apparently with my Dave being a sass master, sort of like comebacks and all that shit, got this one enticed, hate rom wise, and jumped. And I was like, I still don't know Homestuck that well, so I was going, wait a minute, this is a thing, what the hell? So that started that, and it actually, the more I looked into it and everything like that, I couldn't help
just a public service announcement. It's not very nice to take somebody who doesn't know Homestuck very well, tell them I hate you, and then attempt to kiss them. It confuses the person a lot.
It's not okay, and you have done very bad shit.
I thought, but that was, yeah.
Yes, we might vacillate a little. Anyway. And then my Pale Rom OTP is still the same Gamcar. That one's been through a huge endeavor. We have a little AU portion of our roleplay, don't judge us. But my Kirkit kind of helped this one scam see through, sobering up for months on it. It was drawn out, hardcore, like you're getting somebody really off of drugs, and it was, we're both into hardcore psychological stuff, so it was one of those very emotional, very gut-wrenching sort of situations, and it went on and on forever, and so it gave us a strong bond.
Okay, my Red Rom OTP will forever be Dave Resi. It was my first ship, and I went through much heartbreak. I'm kind of over it now. No, not really. It's...
Nope. She going? She cried?
No!
Not yet! Cool!
I'm not crying!
The normal!
But that's forever my Red Rom OTP, and will stay that way. Black Rom OTP, Mina, Roxy, all the way. They are my favorite. They crack me up. And I have too many feelings about them. Let's see. Pale Rom. I'd have to say, you know, Gamcar.
Really?
Gamcar. Yeah.
Wow.
We all go down with that ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think no! Shush your Moriel! Shush your Moriel!
It's okay. Just let me touch your face and everything will be okay. Even Gamcar.
We all live on the Gamcar submarine. The Gamcar submarine. The Gamcar submarine.
Since you threw out Kanaya, ex everybody, I'm gonna throw out Aranea, ex everybody.
Nice. Oh, I did remember another Ashen ship I do ship. Jade, X, Past and Future Car Cat.
About, you know, John. John is that.
That got hot. And then bug teeth be clicking.
Oh! Ouch. Character we're currently obsessing about. For me, it actually probably would have to be Dirk. He's one of my most recent characters I've attached to a lot, and I've been getting an incredible number of Dirk feels lately. Just his whole life history, growing up all alone, and kind of the psychological damage that does, in his relationship with feeling extremely strong attachment to inanimate objects. That he's kind of never really had people around, so he's got this really strong attachment to Cal and to his robots and stuff like that, because they've been his only family. So yeah, a lot of sad stuff feels, a lot of just like, this character's really intense, like, just him being so depressed he couldn't trickster, to his relationship with Roxy, and just how they're like the last two people on Earth and completely not compatible, and just so many things like that draw me to Dirk. He's an incredibly deep character. I didn't think I would honestly like him as much as I do until I started really looking into his character, and also I'm the one that tends to ramble the most of everybody I know.
Like right now.
And I do tend to get overly clingy, and I annoy people with just how much I want to talk all the time. I'm extremely, like, just love me, talk to me, be close to me, don't leave me. I'm very clingy, and it has gotten on people's nerves, and I do sympathize with him for that. Yeah, I got a lot of Dirk.
I have story time with this one.
Okay.
How many times did I tell you that you would end up loving Dirk? And how much did you resist for how long?
I was just like, no, Dirk is totally not the character type I am into, and
I was like, I see it.
yeah.
I see it.
Well, and it was also when I started getting the
see your inner Dirk there.
the socially awkward Dirk headcanon, that because he grew up alone, like, he can type all this mad shit over Messenger, but then when he actually is face to face with people, him being very socially awkward. And once I started to latch to that headcanon, I was like, oh my god, I love this character.
And it was
Yeah.
out of the blue one day, and I was like, oh, I knew it! I saw your inner Dirk.
She had to, I told you so on it.
Yep, I did. I'm looking at you, camera, because I'm not gonna look this direction. There's a wall, because I know the feelings that are going to be coming this way and permeating this wall here. Briska. I didn't even have to look that direction. I know those faces. I do have a lot of Briska feelings. She's ultimately my favorite character overall. I like how she... I can't put my feelings into words properly.
She
How to word
can't.
it.
She has
No.
lost the ability to can.
It's Briska. But, no, in all honesty, she's used to putting her friends below her, but she's really doing all this bad stuff for her friends, and she just doesn't care that they view her as the bad guy. She's willing to go through the hurt to ultimately save her friends, and I know it's an awkward opinion, but I love Briska.
My current obsession, well, I always obsess over Dave. Strider feels forever. If you mention something Strider feely, I'll probably cry. I don't know. But current character, though, that I've been studying a whole lot and getting a lot more attachment to and feels for is Roxy. Lord help me. I don't know. Whenever I saw the fandom side of Roxy, I was like, no, not touching that with a 10-foot pole, not at all. And then whenever I detached myself fully from the fandom and just read canon, I was like, okay, there's actually more to this screaming, drinking, sobbing, crazy chick. So I was like, okay, cool. And I started like understanding she actually has a heart. She actually has emotions that aren't just off the wall. And her way of thinking and loving her friends is actually legitimate. So that's my current obsession. And the Matuna, but that's a whole other story.
Who doesn't love Matuna?
I love and hate him. I love and hate him.
So I'm gonna turn it around on you guys for just a moment. I'm Jakin over here. Double pistols and a wink. I honestly would love to know, and brownie points for anybody who can give me a really good logical answer. But I read all of your comments, and really curious as to how people find my Gamzee to be sexy. It's the most common comment on the Gamtav video and sometimes the Gamdave video, and I am really floored, and I'm curious to know what exactly is it about my Gamzee that has sex appeal, or Gamzee in general that has sex appeal.
I think we're all curious.
So if anybody has a cool answer, a logical answer, or even derpy answer, you can totally put it in the comments,
I mean, even me, my car cat had to smooch that, and I even had to get down on one knee in front of that.
Woke up to that.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause I love you, motherfuckers.
Obviously, our characters can understand somewhat. My car cat can't at all. As for sex appeal, Tavros, does your Tavros find him sexy, like outwardly or just inwardly, or?
What?
Well, see, we needed an answer. What makes her Gamzee so appealing?
Alright, so that concludes our questions and answers video. If you have any more questions for us, you can check us out at artfulimpersonator.tumblr.com. We'll have a link in the description to that. We personally try and answer every single ask, so if you've got questions, we can answer them there. We might put them in another video, so definitely check it out. We, as always, appreciate all of you guys. You guys are amazing.
Yes, you're amazing, and we love you.
We love you all. You
great.
guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, favoriting, thumbs ups, comments, everything.
And looking in the description.
We love you.
Hint,
And looking
hint.
in the description. We love you. You guys are amazing. You share our videos even, which... Thank you.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much that means to us to see that you guys are actually telling a friend, hey, watch this funny video.
Oh, I know.
That means a lot. You guys are awesome.
The last con we went to was Tokyo and Tulsa. And I want to shout out to everybody that saw us at TNT.
I was going to say, too.
It was great to see you guys. I was super excited to actually meet some of you. And
we had so many people come up to us and be like, we are a
watched
fan
your
of you
videos
guys.
and
We had somebody even say, we watched your videos to get psyched for con, and we were just like...
You guys are seriously cool.
You are the
Thank
best.
you all so much.
We love you all.
Jazz hands, we love you.
I don't jazz hands.
Oh.
You guys are the best, so thank you guys so very much. Also, we have a Twitter if you would like to see and hear about
Brand
any
new
of
spanking
the
Twitter.
shenanigans.
Yeah. That will also be linked to in the description. It is AI_cosplay.
One thing I want to say personally about our Twitter is be sure and check it when we say we're going to con, because undoubtedly there's going to be a lot of funny crap that happens at con. So if you hear we're going to con, definitely check our Twitter, because it'll be hilarious.
That'll be the time when we're probably tweeting the most of what we're doing when we're doing it, what kind of hilarious crap is happening in the rooms, or, you know, stuff like that. Considering this last con, KW woke up in Matuna mode and kind of face planted into the muffin I brought him for breakfast.
Yeah, that was funny. And
You
also...
know, Matuna just heard muff.
But also for our Twitter at cons. That'll also help, like, if you want to meet us and you happen to be at the same con, you can kind of find out
when we're actually going to be down on the con floor, or when we might be out in the lobby area or doing a photo shoot in a certain spot. We might also, if we know a lot of people are following our Twitter at a certain convention, we might put out little announcements of when we're actually going to stop and do a photo shoot. If you'd like to take pictures with us and stuff, what part of the con we might be at, doing that kind of thing. So you can definitely look for that info on our Twitter.
So you can get the updates on our daily shenanigans just as cosplayers in general. Stupid crap. It's
No, seriously,
hilarious.
I'll tweet about the crazy crap that these two do, and I'll make sure they don't tweet anything embarrassing about me.
Oh, there is dirt. There's tons of dirt.
Mr. I wiped glue on my leg.
Shut up! Okay. Super glue does not go from on your hand to on your leg. Whatever you know, you're epoxying things naked. That's a long story. Anyway.
Okay, we're done.
See you later. Bye.